Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is the last day of September, and today is Tuesday, September the 30th, and we have an awesome playlist for you today, and I have a couple of songs for you, and it's going to be a great show for you today, so let's get the show started. The first artist I will be playing for you today, his name is Haunted Continents, and his song is called 4-Star Mental Vacation.
Here we go again, slipping away, 4-star mental vacation. Get the hell right out of Pelham Bay without getting off the floor. Yeah, I'm taking me a holiday. The weed is like a station, just a hidden little miles away, just floating through the door. Friendly poisons, waiting with a grin. They take off their shoes and I invite them in. Poisons tread lightly through my veins. I put them there so I don't care. Gonna hurt, it's starting to ache and I need some separation. Let reality evaporate, celebrate a moment's peace. Memories disintegrate like the news from around the nation. A parade of thoughts I'd rather not keep, all slated for release. Friendly poisons, waiting with a grin. They take off their shoes, then I invite them in. Poisons tread lightly through my veins. I put them there so I don't care. Here we go again, slipping away, 4-star mental vacation. Get the hell right out of Pelham Bay without getting off the floor.
Sweet. This band is called Car MICroware, and their song I will be playing for you today, it's called Ford Crown.
A cigarette hangs between your mustache and lower lip. You brandish a Modelo and you tell me to take a sip. Ashes in a Pepsi bottle, precarious on the dash. The poor man's urn, you whip a turn and it spills into my lap. With seatbelts disengaged, we chase the moon. Speeding in a decommissioned cop car headed out to the outskirts of
next artist I will be playing for you today, her name is Mary Jennings. She's from Nashville, Tennessee, and her song I will be playing for you today is called Smolders.
My heart smolders over you. Nothing colder than the truth. Fire's gone and goodbye said. We're moving on with the ashes spread. I've gotten my closure, but my heart still smolders. There ain't a flame, but it burns when I hear your name. It still hurts. It's the shadow of a spark, the echo of the good parts coming out of nowhere like a boulder. My heart smolders over you. No matter what I do, it's all so close in the rear view. You and I blazing blue, looking over my shoulder. My heart still smolders. There ain't a flame, but it burns when I hear your name. It still hurts. It's the shadow of a spark, the echo of the good parts coming out of nowhere like a boulder. My heart smolders. There ain't a flame, but it burns when I hear your name. Damn, it hurts. It's the shadow of a spark, the echo of the good parts coming out of nowhere like a boulder. My heart smolders over you. My heart smolders over you.
Hi guys, it's me Dan from One Gun and Sound System. So before I play the next artist for you, this artist I will be interviewing on my podcast in October, and I will be interviewing him on the 4th of October. Very exciting. His name is Evan Bieber, and I will be playing his new song for you. And his song I will be playing for you today, it's called Market Kids, and he's from Brooklyn, New York. So check it out.
Baby, let's get out
Get drunk and get a tattoo. Meet me in the bathroom, sleeping until past noon, just because we wanted to. No, we're never gonna get it right. It goes on and on and on and on. With you, I'm broke but not broken. Only you are secrets left unspoken. 'Cause I would drain my bank account just to order takeout. Maybe we could make out, watch some TV on the couch. With you, I realize I finally can be myself. With you, I'm broke but not broken. Only you are secrets left unspoken. 'Cause I would drain my bank account just to order takeout. Maybe we could make out, watch some TV on the couch. With you, I realize I finally can be myself. Never had this with somebody else. When I'm with you, I can. Never had this with somebody else. When I'm with you, I can be myself.
The next artist I will be playing for you today, his name is Brett Newski, and his song is called Narrow Escapes.
Yes, it's time to fall
I'm very, very excited. I get to interview another DJ on the podcast, and his DJ name is MG4, and he's from Southern Illinois, and I will be interviewing him October the 17th, and I'm very, very excited, and it's going to be an awesome interview, so please check it out when it airs on YouTube. I love this next artist. His name is Daniel Owen, and the song is called Blister Box.
20 years later, what if I've missed my shot? Alone out on the beach, where I sit and watch as my worried thoughts grow heavier than cinder blocks. I never should have put them back into their blister box. The flower children speak in tongues I don't understand. They drop acid, see the planets, sleep out in their parents' vans. I know that I don't give a damn, but I still gotta sit and watch as everything goes back into its blister box. An old man is crying on the subway right next to me. He reads the New Testament and highlights the entries. See, I feel bad for him, but hear music in my mind. He looks familiar. I think I see the future in his eyes. Someday I'll be there on my birthday with a prayer for my mistakes as I tally mark my failures with the candles on my cake. I lived a quarter century longer, and with flowers in their hands, my friends will mourn the way I always turned my hours into sand. And I heard ambulances roaring through that sentimental night. I wish that I could be just like them, go and save somebody's life. Instead, I'm in my girlfriend's bed trying to spark a fire so we can make our misery as urgent as we want to. I wrote plays when I was younger, now I just play dead. I'm always acting out some famous role I thought of in my head, and when I found out there's no script to the restless pace of life, I emptied out that auditorium. I stayed inside and cried as my stepdad's got problems, my ex-girlfriend's got wedding rings, my friends turned into atheists. They don't believe in anything, and I'm still waiting on a tidal wave to kill us first, to bring our heightened sense of selfish self-importance down to earth. These days I keep a straight face, I don't really count my cards, and on the nights that I don't drink, I look for proof of who we are. The rain reminds me of the girls that dried the river in my heart, so I obsess over the weather as the veins spin on their barns. I wanna wake up with the sunlight like when I knew who I was, and I first slept with a twin on two twin beds that touched. I almost joined the 27 club when I was 21. I always had my calculations wrong. Someday they're gonna board my first bedroom up, and I'll come back home and spill my guts out like a fresh wound does. Maybe I don't really give a damn, but I still gotta sit and watch as everything goes back into its blister box. I've got friends across the country now and friends over the border. They rent houses in their silver towns, apartments by the water. But no matter how big the circles are that I belong to, it doesn't make the world get any smaller. I still prefer to write the ending first, then work backwards every day, typing on a typewriter like the dawn of 7th grade. I go back in time, print the words I really meant to say, whatever I can do to make them turn physical. I should have been a teacher, should have drank my coffee black. I should have flown to Colorado, or at least called her a cab. I could have been a perfect boyfriend, I should have been a dad. I could have raised a kid with all the confidence I never had. The young professionals get dressed for work by their minute clocks and call me on their lunch breaks, cause everything is still at odds and I don't really give a damn. But I still gotta sit and watch as everything goes back into its blister box. So we pass over the city somewhere in a speeding train, but my friends can't remember any reason that we came. They speed up the speed of life as it's speeding through their veins. I heal in slow motion as I grieve a season late, and I feel like nobody cares about the dreams that keep me sane, and nobody sees the pattern in the streams that leave the plain. So I let it all dissolve, hope we'll end up better off, and watch the tea leaves spin in their cup at a restaurant. 20 years later, what if I've missed my shot? Alone out on the beach, where I sit and watch as my worried thoughts grow heavier than cinder blocks. I never should have put them back into their blister box. 20 years later, what if I've missed my shot? Alone out on the beach, where I sit and watch as my worried thoughts grow heavier than cinder blocks. I never should have put them back into their blister box, but I did. Years later, what if I've missed my shot? Alone out on the beach, where I sit and watch as my worried thoughts grow heavier than cinder blocks. I never should have put them back into their blister box. 20 years later, what if I've missed my shot? Alone out on the beach, where I sit and watch as my worried thoughts grow heavier than cinder blocks. I never should have put them back into their blister box. 20 years later, what if I've missed my shot? Alone out on the beach, where I sit and watch as my worried thoughts grow heavier than cinder blocks. I never should have put them back into their blister box, but I did.
This next band, I love this band. This band is from New Orleans, and the band is called So Long Story, and their song is called The Flood. This band is called Oh My Friend, and their song is called Avalanche.
Who do you think
This next band I will be playing for you today, this band is called 3 at Home, and their song is called Air.
Where is the air? I can't breathe anymore. My voice is so weak, I can't speak anymore. What are the words? What will open the door? What will open your eyes? You can't see anymore. Once long ago, did you know? Did you know? One perfect phrase might help you remember. What is so hard about truth in everything? You're beg for pardon for feeling anything. Vulnerable and as good as some sexy things. So I must disguise words that tell you you're everything, everything. Once long ago, did you know? Did you know? One perfect phrase might help you Plug the power in, amplify my thoughts, up above the din of all this idle talk. Take your earplugs out, wreck your hearing with the sound. I am screaming out, I am Once long ago, did you know? Did you know? One perfect phrase might help you Where is the air? I can't breathe anymore. Where is the air? I can't breathe.
The next artist I will be playing for you today, his name is Jeremy Nathan, and the song is called Emotional Hot Rod.
Your mood is contagious. I'm catching your cold shoulder. You're shutting down, shutting me out. Throw your weight around. Total knockout. Your personal hell ain't so personal now. Terrible, horrible, no good, very bad. Day in the life on eggshells with no sunny side. I'm on thin ice, cracked up to be a bad night. to death and expect us to clean up your mess. Your mood's always swinging for the fences. Designated hitter, future Hall of Famer, emotional hot rod, burning up the black top. When those tires squeal, Jesus, take a wheel. Terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day in the life. On eggshells with no sunny side. I'm on thin ice, cracked up to be a bad night. Drink yourself to death and expect us to clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. Back and forth and back again. Your mood is swinging and it never ends. Back and forth and back again. Your mood is swinging and it never seems to end. It's a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day in the life. On eggshells with no sunny side. I'm on thin ice, cracked up to be a bad night. Drink yourself to death. Never gonna clean up your mess.
The last band I will be playing for you today, this band is from Canada. The band is called Hollowsage and the 3 Mild Islanders, and their song is called Phone Line.
I can hear your smile over the phone line, and I know that I make you happy. I also know it's not the only thing I do. I bring all the pain with the pleasure too. I can hear your smile over the phone line. I can feel it in my bones. I know that's not enough to have you, so I wrote this song instead. The monster in your basement. You know that I am there to stay. Just hoping that maybe I could guide you. Just hoping that maybe I could stay. Ever known something to be true? Like how your dad would say that he loved you. And I couldn't say the same, but I wish I could show you. And I am the pain in your heart, I can feel it right now. And I can hear your smile over the phone line, and I can feel it in my bones. And I want to be there oh so badly. I am here singing all alone. that maybe you could guide me. And I was hoping that I could stay.
Hey everyone, it's DJ Dan from One Guy in a Sound System. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to my show on iTunes Podcasts. Wherever you listen to podcasts on, you'll find the one song that you love on my show, and you'll think, oh, I heard it on One Guy in a Sound System. Well, you'll come back and you'll listen to it more. And you'll find another song, and another song, and another song. And you'll say, this show is the best in Merriam, Kansas. So come back and have fun on One Guy Sound System.